Maria, a single mom working as a night shift janitor, moved quietly through the empty glass tower offices, the sound of her mop echoing on the polished floors. Her life had become a steady rhythm of survival: work, take care of her son, sleep for a few hours, and repeat. She never imagined anything extraordinary happening in her world. But at 2:17 a.m., that changed forever. A thud broke the silence. She rushed into the CEO's private office, expecting maybe a fallen object, but instead she found billionaire Adrian Hale collapsed on the floor, his chest barely moving. Panic shot through her, but instinct took over. She called emergency services. They told her to start CPR. Her heart pounded as she knelt beside him. She pressed on his chest and gave him breaths, whispering, "Please live, please." When the paramedics arrived, they confirmed it: her CPR saved his life. She went home exhausted, not knowing that her ordinary life had just collided with a billionaire's destiny. The next morning, Maria was summoned to Adrian Hale's office. She entered nervously, expecting to be questioned or blamed, but instead she found a man who looked at her with gratitude deeper than words. "You saved my life," he said softly. "Tell me how I can repay you." She shook her head quickly. "I didn't do it for a reward." But Adrian didn't forget. Throughout the next days, he found reasons to call her in. A document he pretended to need help with. A conversation he didn't want to end. He watched her carefully, the quiet determination in her eyes, the exhaustion she tried to hide, the strength she didn't know she had. Maria tried to keep her distance, reminding herself he lived in a world far above hers. But every time he said her name, something inside her softened. Rumors spread quickly. A janitor meeting the CEO too often. Whispers followed Maria through hallways. Some mocked her, others accused her of trying to trap him. She wanted to hide, but Adrian stepped in front of the storm. "Maria saved my life," he said boldly. "And she matters." His protection only deepened their connection. Their conversations grew longer, their silences more meaningful. Adrian began visiting her instead, at the cleaning closet, the cafeteria, even the bus stop. For the first time, Maria's heart dared to dream. One evening, as the sun set through the city skyline, Adrian stood beside her on the nearly empty rooftop. "I've been given a second life," he said quietly. "And I know who I want to spend it with." Maria's breath caught. "You don't need to be rich for me," he added. "You just need to be you." For the first time in years, she allowed herself to believe in happiness. And as he gently took her hand, Maria realized that the night she saved his life had also saved her own, opening a door to a future she never thought she deserved.